Zero and Amy K. So they polled some folks, and I suppose maybe this is not the time you're paying off loans because everything's so expensive, but they found about 40% of people feel that somebody in their life, friend, family, whoever, owes them some money. There is somebody in your life that owes you some cash, it sounds like?
This was from years ago, maybe 6 years ago. Someone, a friend, we were out and we had been drinking, and she said, my bank account's a little short. And so I assumed I was going to have to like cover her bill, which, okay, fine. But she said, can you actually go to the ATM and take out $60 for me so I have money?
That's so specific, but okay.
So I have money, but I'll pay you back as soon as I get paid. And they never paid me back.
How long ago did you say this was?
I would say it was about 6 years ago because it was before Steven and I had gotten together. And we've been together for almost 6 years.
Would it be weird to be like, still waiting on that $60 there, friend?
I don't really talk to this person anymore.
So it'd be a little weird.
Yeah, it would be a little strange. I think if we saw each other in public, I'm going to be friendly to them. But it's not like we hang out or text or call each other. No. So, yeah, that would be strange.
That'd be kind of fun and interesting. And who knows, maybe to get your money back if they're listening. If kind of like what Amy just did, we just sort of like a call them out for a little bit, where if there's somebody that owes you money, kind of who are they, how specific you want to be is up to you, how much, and then like how long it's been. Because at some point, you start to realize, like, I'm not ever seeing this again. And it's probably different person to person, but like in your instance, with the relationship you currently have with this person and how long it's been, you know you're not getting that $60 back.
No, and there was, I mean, like a couple days after, I would see like she was doing things. So I was like, she must have money again. So I should be getting the money. And then I never did.
I'm pretty fortunate in that I don't think I exude anything that makes somebody go like, that's a guy I should ask for a loan. So that's nice. But, and while this isn't a loan, I'm still kind of like, I'm waiting on that dinner. You ever have that relationship with somebody where it's like, they're friends, and it's like, oh, I'll get this meal, and you get this meal. I'll get this meal, and you get this meal. And you just kind of trade off.
Yeah.
Somebody that used to work here, I had that with, and we would go out to eat for lunch pretty regularly. And because it's just who I am, I would always keep pretty good track of like whose turn it was. And like I would try to keep my spend roughly similar to their spend. And that's how that worked. I know that this person left this company and moved town with like a disproportionate amount of buys. And like I still want them to come visit because I feel like they owe me at least one, if not a couple of dinners.
Wait, they owe you?
I think I'm owed some meals. Like
you want them to come visit because you feel like they owe you food.
And I'd be like, I know you haven't worked here for like, how long have you been on the show?
So 6 years.
Yeah.
This 4th of July was 6 years, which I meant to post a little fun collage of pictures of us throughout the years.
Oh, I would have liked to have seen that.
Well, it's too late. Do I still do it?
Yeah,
I even
think
have an folder. It's called MPH 6 years.
So I think that this person hasn't been on for roughly 7-8 years, but I would still like them to come and visit and just say hey and buy me a lunch.
Is this a male or a female?
It's a fella.
Do you know he was here?
You know, and I think it was after our workday, and my feeling is he specifically came after I was gone, so he didn't owe me a lunch.
I thought it was strange, too, that this person came to visit, and it was after our days were done.
Interesting.
Do you think they timed it out?
I think he didn't want to buy lunch.
And usually he comes with coffees or drinks for us.
Well, guess I know where we stand. Skipping out on the lunch. Are we seeing some people that are owed some cash?
Someone said, my best friend owes me $75. And I know people are going to say, let it go, but it's the principle. She sent me a Venmo request for a concert ticket, said she'd pay me back. That was in May. It's August now. I still see her buying Starbucks every morning, and she has not paid me back. And someone else says, my ex owes me $600, not even because I loaned it to him, but I paid his car insurance for 6 months while we were together. He said he'd pay me back. Then we broke up. And he hasn't paid me back.
Who owes you the cash? How long has it been? And like how much?
Well, actually, I took over a loan from my parents that they loaned their neighbor $3,000 to. And he stopped paying them for like 6 months. And when my mother told me about this, I was like, really? And my parents are elderly. They're in their late 70s, early 80s.
Okay. So, and you just kind of took that over and you're like, they're never getting this back unless maybe I start doing the push.
Someone said my daughter is owed $70 for babysitting. Next week turned into ghosting and avoiding, and I've reached out. We have Venmo requested, and still nothing. Skyla owes my daughter. Hope she's listening.
Some lengthy loans in the Playhouse this morning.
Someone says my neighbor owes me $40 because I paid for his kid's baseball registration when his card wasn't working. He told me he'd bring it over that night. That was 3 summers ago. I see him every week. At this point, I think he knows he's not paying me back, and I know I'm not getting it back.
Yeah, it's looking a little suspicious at this point.
Someone else said, my roommate owes me over $1,000. She moved out in the middle of the night, left me the entire security deposit with last month's utilities, freezer full of food, but she blocked me. I still have her air fryer, though, so technically I feel like I won.
Who owes you some money?
It's only like $200, but I lost a lot of money. I let a girl move in with me for 5 months, and I went into almost financial ruin because her son moved in as well, and they both owe me money.
Okay, so you're just loading money to that whole family is what you're doing.
Someone said, my friend owes me $5,000. We went into a business together selling stuff online. She took the money from our shared account, said she'd replace it. The business died. The money never came. And now she acts like it was just a bad investment.
Well, I'm like, that's
You stole the money.
unfortunate. Your business didn't go well, but that doesn't change the fact that I borrowed you damn money.
Yeah, you took the money.
And in your instance, does somebody owe you some cash at all?
I gave him $3,000 to help him out with his down payment on his house, and that was a little over 2 years ago. And he just went out and bought like a brand new shotgun, like for hunting, paid him $600 for that, and posted it all over Facebook. And
Well, nothing makes you feel like you're never seeing that money again than a story like that, huh?
yeah, like I'm a really stand-up guy, but like when people owe you money and they're like your friends, like you don't really want to take them to court, but at the same time, you can only say so much, and you don't want to lose your friendship, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, taking someone to court usually does affect a friendship. Don't disagree.
Someone said my friend owes me $11. She Venmoed me the wrong amount, said she'd fix it. She forgot, I forgot, then I remembered, and now I can't decide. Am I petty enough to request the $11? And someone else said, my coworker owes me $14.37. We went to lunch. She said she'd get me next time. I have a running tally in my phone. At this point, I think she thinks I forgot.